I am Aqlima Bano, currently associated with the class of MPhil at Federal University here at Abdul campus, Karachi. My area of interest is exploring ocean-related knowledge and research under the course of Politics of Sea. Currently, I have completed a research paper on the militarization of Atlantic, assessing power projection and naval strategies while exploring the transnational threats and challenges faced by the NATO countries in the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, I have already stated that my major topic is Atlantic Ocean and my subtopic of research is militarization in Atlantic Ocean and power projection and the naval strategies. First of all, I would like to discuss some essentials regarding the geographical location of Atlantic Ocean to further comprehend the parameters of power politics in the Atlantic Ocean since modern history. The term Atlantic has been taken from the Greek mythology, which means Sea of Atlas. Atlas is the titan tasked with holding up the heavens for all eternity. Now I would like to display a map of Atlantic Ocean. We can better comprehend geographical structure of Atlantic Ocean. It is starting from the Russia from north south and then ends with the Indian Ocean. It has two basins, the North Atlantic and the South Atlantic, and there are four major continents around the coastal areas of Atlantic Ocean. Number first, Northern America, then Southern America, then Europe, and then Africa. Countries around Atlantic Ocean are North and Central America has its 14 countries, then Europe got its 40, Africa got 22 countries, Caribbean got 29, and then South America got its 8 countries on the coastline of Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean is the world's second largest ocean among 5 other oceans. Is 94% of world's trade is acquired through the means of this ocean. There is a deepest point in Atlantic Ocean called Puerto Rico Trench, which is nearly 800 kilometers long, which is located between Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. You see the trench is highlighted very clearly in the map. A historical tragedy that is remembered by the entire world that occurred on 14th April 1912. Some 1635 people died in the collision. Now, World War One in Atlantic Ocean, the British and German naval arms race led to war at seas. The use of dreadnoughts and the U-boats were applied not in a head-to-head battle, but attempts to starve each other through blockades. A new generation of ships became central to the naval race, the dreadnoughts by Royal Navy of United Kingdom. During the First World War, they witnessed a transformation in warfare that turned the war at seas from traditional surface to the modern outlook. Now we can see a picture of Royal Navy ships which were installed during the First World War. German U-boats were first used in World War I, perfected in World War II. Germany's development of the U-cruiser submarine allowed it to strike the Atlantic coast of its new enemy. First U-boat arrived in American water in May 1918 and sank 13 ships, including 6 in a single day. Battle of Atlantic was a major front of World War II. It reigned from 1939 to 1945, took nearly 6 years. Total 3,500 Allied merchants and 175 warships were sunk, and 72,000 seamen and merchants lost their lives. The Germans lost 783 U-boats, 30,000 sailors, 40,000 main submarine forces. Battle of Atlantic is a fundamental cause of expansion of militarism in Atlantic. David Shoup, a hero of Battle of Tarawa in 1943, says the roots of new American militarism are experiences of World War II. Now, theoretical framework and research methodology. There are a few theories which can be applied in this research paper. Number first, realism. Realism is the major theory of international relations, but still geopolitical theories also can be applied in this research, and some collaborative alliances theories also can be applied. Furthermore, the methodology applied in this research paper is qualitative. Here is my case study of this research paper, The Amazing Gerald Ford of United States' largest aircraft carrier. You see in the picture is quite amazing and very gigantic by size. This is the aircraft carrier. This is the one and only and largest aircraft carrier in the world's ocean history. It carries 75 aircrafts at a time and 4,500 people with thousands of tons. It was made by two brothers from United States. First brother deployed it, and the second brother took his last flight on it. It took 8 years to build and 7 more years to test and deploy. It was started in 2009 and completed in 2017. Minimum it took $17 billion to build, and it is named to the United States 30th President Gerald Ford because he was died during the process of this aircraft carrier. Here are some of the latest installations in the Atlantic Ocean made by United States Navy. F4 Phantom, the McDonnell Douglas, it was installed in 1960s. Now we will discuss the qualities of this Phantom. It can carry over 18,000 pounds of weights on 9 external hardpoints, including air-to-air missile, air-to-ground missiles, and various bombs. It's first entered into the service in 1960s with the U.S. Navy. The USS submarine 1990s. Pennsylvania, United States Navy nuclear-powered Ohio-class ballistic missile submarine cruising on ocean surface. Trident 2D5 fleet ballistic missile. The Trident 2D5 is the latest generation of U.S. Navy submarine launch fleet ballistic missiles following the highly successful Polaris 15E Strike Eagle, the latest edition long-range interdiction fighter, the latest version MH 2.5 class, 2.5 class twin-engine fighters. What is so special about F-35C? The most powerful engine in the world can carry up to 2 missiles on its wings and 4 inside it at a time. U.S. Navy's first low observable carrier undetected to enemy spaces. A Typhoon fighter jet of Royal Air Force intercepting a Russian squee naming Su-27. This image is taken from the official website of Royal Air Force. Now we can see an advanced NATO fighter jet demonstrating commitment to protect and defend the allies. The beautiful fighter jet you can see it's installed already in the Atlantic Ocean for the defense of allied powers. Findings of the research: the Atlantic Ocean has been historically important for trade, transportation, and strategic military purposes. The Atlantic is facing competition among major powers, a central point for the various countries for attainment of national interests, marine resources, and naval powers. As I have already stated that the Atlantic has remained the center for the international trade, and around 94% of the world trade is acquired through the means of Atlantic Ocean, so it is called the center for international businesses. The multinational cooperation is also seen in the Atlantic for several decades for counter the security challenges faced by major powers. As Russia is the major rival state for the NATO countries and United States, and NATO is the best example of the joint exercises with the United States and NATO countries. Now I'm towards my conclusion. The militarization in Atlantic and naval strategies of countries in the area are shaped by the combination of geopolitical considerations, regional security challenges, and technological advancements. As the major powers are installing their naval capabilities, regional tensions and security dilemma are increasing among states. Strategic rivalries and territorial disputes can further increase the challenges to maintain regional stability. Thank you. With kind regards. I want to dedicate this research to the Shahzada Sulaiman and his father Shahzada Dawood of the Dawood family of Pakistan, who recently died due to the tragic incident in the Atlantic Ocean. As they were trustees of SIUT, Lums University, and many other academic institutions of the country. and they were also trustees of some hospitals here in Karachi. Thank you, with best regards.